Emmerdale's John Sugden made a dark comment about his brother Robert Sugden still breathing before threatening to harm him during the ITV soap, hinting at his next victim. A handful of scenes on Emmerdale on Tuesday night will do nothing to cool rumours that Robert Sugden could be his killer brother John Sugden's next victim. The episode saw John make a shocking comment to his sister Victoria Sugden, hinting he wanted their sibling dead. It left her taken aback, calling him out as he made it clear he had no time for Robert amid their rivalry over Aaron Dingle. Of course, Victoria has no idea her brother is a killer, and he's also left several people in harm's way. Robert and Aaron were married before the former was sent to prison in 2019 over the death of Lee Posner. 6 years on and having cut off contact with Aaron for years, even wanting a divorce and refusing to let him visit, Robert has decided he wants him back. But the problem is Aaron had just finally moved on after years of struggling without Robert, rocked by tragedy including the death of his sister Liv. Robert didn't even reach out when this happened, and he didn't make contact after the mother of his child Seb, Rebecca White, died. When Aaron and Victoria learned Robert may not have killed Lee and urged him to appeal, he refused. But in recent months Robert realized he could get his freedom back, and that he wanted his life in the village with Aaron back. So for Aaron to now be married to Robert's secret brother John, who he's only just met, it's caused plenty of drama. So much so that on Tuesday, Aaron visited his ex in prison, ahead of his release, to tell him to stay away. He told Robert he didn't trust himself around him and that if he really loved him, he'd leave him alone and let him be happy with John. Not long after John went to see his sibling, and soon things grew tense. As John taunted his brother about Aaron choosing him and the fact he'd lost everything, Robert snapped. Just before this came the first sinister comment that teased tragedy could be on the cards, amid spoilers revealing John kidnaps his drugged brother next week. Whether he hurts or even kills Robert remains to be seen, but could Tuesday's episode have foreshadowed the twist? John said that sadly Robert was still breathing, causing Victoria to look shocked and shout at him, "Are you wishing our brother dead?" Later, as John went to the prison, the hints kept on coming that Robert was next on his kill list. As the pair wound each other up, John began teasing him over his marriage to Aaron. He called Robert out, and some of the stuff he said left Robert calling him creepy. Robert picked up on how obsessive John was around Aaron, before telling him he wasn't a real Sugden. Robert even accused him of trying to steal someone's life, namely his, while in recent months fans have questioned whether he's the real John. John vowed that he and Aaron were unbreakable, so Robert told him about the kiss with Aaron on his wedding day to John. As he demanded Robert tell him exactly what happened, things got heated, and John issued a dark threat that he was going to come after him. Wanting to smash his face in, he said, "Who is gonna protect you when you get out?" Robert hit back, "I'd like to say I'm frightened," to which John stared at him darkly before saying, "You have no idea what I am capable of." Robert laughed at this comment, but soon his face dropped as he realized John was being serious, and it left Robert convinced he was hiding something. "What is your big secret, Johnny boy? Let me guess, you weasel around stealing other people's lives?" He called him weird and seriously odd, with rage-fueled John telling him, "If I wanted your life I really could take it." As he smirked, he went on, "You need to be careful," hinting he had a dark plan for his brother. With that, Robert was spurred on to expose him, telling him, "The more I know you, the more I don't want you anywhere near Aaron." He added, "I'm coming back and I am gonna make sure Aaron sees what a messed up freak you really are." Does Robert need to watch out?